I can't even believe that this comment is even a thing, honestly. Two of the most annoying and damaging tactics of a narcissist is one, to invalidate the pain and struggle of the narcissist's own victims, and then two, to actually blame the victim for the pain that the narcissist has caused them. This comment right here hit both of those boxes. Let's dive in. We'll start at Wikipedia and then we'll look at some scholarly sources. Religious trauma syndrome is not present in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual or any DSM materials, nor is it represented in the ICD-10, but it has been recognized by individual psychologists and psychotherapists as a set of symptoms ranging in severity experienced by those who have participated or left behind authoritarian, dogmatic, and controlling religious groups and belief systems. Symptoms include cognitive, affective, functional, and social cultural issues, as well as developmental delays. The term religious trauma syndrome was coined in 2011 by psychologist Marlene Winnell in an article for the British Association for Behavioral and Cognitive Psychotherapies. The very clear and well-established symptoms of religious trauma syndrome include confusion, difficulty with decision-making, critical thinking, disassociation, identity confusion, that's a big one, anxiety, panic attacks, depression, suicidal ideation, anger, grief, guilt, loneliness, lack of meaning, sleep and eating disorders, nightmares, sexual dysfunction, substance abuse, somatization. Oh, and here's a big one that no one can deny. Rupture of family and social network, employment issues, financial stress, problems acculturating into society, and interpersonal dysfunction. Last and certainly not least, we have emotional, intellectual, social, and sexual immaturity resulting from the control of information and discouragement of critical thinking within the religious environment. So think cognitive thinking abilities squashed and purity culture damaged. Oh, and don't forget at the very bottom here, religious trauma has also been linked to severe results such as suicide and homicide. RTS develops in toxic religious environments centered around two basic narratives. You are not okay, and you are not safe. This is what we've been harping on this whole time. These ideas are often enforced with theology such as the Christian doctrines of original sin and hell. Oddly enough, there's licensed medical doctors and licensed clinicians that help with religious trauma therapy. It's a form of psychotherapy that helps people overcome the negative impact of past experiences related to religion. It focuses on helping clients understand how their beliefs were formed and how these beliefs affect their current life. There's a whole range of scholarly articles on the topic. And shit, even the New York Times did an article on religious trauma syndrome. So tell me again how religious trauma syndrome is a fake excuse to just not love Jesus? Maybe you should consider for just a moment that you're part of the problem.